the top 3 plant-based proteins to aid arthritis, reducing inflammation and discomfort. It is well recognized that arthritis often necessitates a cupboard full of medications, yet few people acknowledge the potential of starting with effective natural remedies found within one's own kitchen to alleviate pain and improve daily comfort. Arthritis not only causes substantial pain, but can also be exhausting. Coping with persistently sore joints, morning stiffness, and discomfort that hinders everyday activities you once enjoyed. However, it is important to realize that alternative approaches do exist. One need not simply accept chronic discomfort as unavoidable. Many individuals are unaware that daily moods and physical well-being are profoundly influenced by dietary choices. Certain foods may aggravate symptoms, while others possess the ability to decrease inflammation and pain. In addition to promoting overall health, 3 readily available and affordable plant-based proteins have been demonstrated to support joint health, reduce swelling, and enable a return to familiar routines. Importantly, these foods do not require the purchase of expensive supplements or so-called miracle cures. Rather, they are accessible ingredients found at most grocery shops. If you are weary of merely coping with arthritis and are willing to introduce small changes with significant potential benefits, consider the following. Lentils, an understated ally. Begin with lentils, a legume that may not immediately capture one's interest due to its simple presentation and lack of popularity in social media food trends. Despite initial perceptions, lentils offer remarkable benefits for individuals experiencing arthritis. Regular consumption has been associated with reduced inflammation, relief from joint pain, and provision of essential nutrients necessary for overall well-being. The advantages of lentils are readily accessible, as they do not demand elaborate preparation, are cost-effective, and easy to source. Lentils stand out for numerous reasons. First and foremost, they are a valuable source of protein, a macronutrient pivotal to the growth and repair of bodily tissues, especially the muscles that guard and support joints. Unlike many conventional protein sources, such as red meat, which can promote inflammation, lentils supply protein without worsening pain or swelling and may contribute to improved mood over time. Lentils also contain high levels of magnesium, an essential mineral often lacking in the diets of older adults. Magnesium plays a key role in regulating inflammation and acts as the body's natural muscle relaxant, alleviating stiffness, loosening tightness in the joints, and, in certain cases, reducing nerve pain. If you have ever experienced joint stiffness in the morning that stretching cannot relieve, a lack of magnesium could be a contributing factor. Potassium, another significant nutrient present in lentils, is crucial yet frequently overlooked in the context of arthritis. Potassium assists the body in eliminating excess sodium, which can cause bloating, water retention, and further joint swelling, particularly when one's diet is rich in processed foods. Ensuring adequate potassium intake may naturally minimize edema and reduce pain. Lentils are also a rich source of fibre, which plays an integral role in stabilizing blood sugar levels. Spikes in blood sugar are known to amplify inflammation and trigger the release of molecules that intensify joint pain and stiffness. Fiber, by decelerating the absorption of sugar, ensures more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. Eating lentil-rich foods can thus protect joints and provide more balanced energy. Additionally, lentils are an excellent source of a folate, also known as vitamin B9. Folate is vital in controlling homocysteine levels, an amino acid linked with increased joint pain and inflammation when elevated. Regular lentil consumption helps maintain healthy folate levels, resulting in long-term benefits that may not be immediately apparent, but are substantial over time. Incorporating lentils into the diet. Many might wonder how to use lentils in everyday cooking. Fortunately, lentils are highly versatile and simple to prepare. They can be added to soups and stews for substance, incorporated into curries with spices, onions, and garlic, or chilled and used in salads alongside olive oil and assorted vegetables. Lentils can serve as a filling for tacos, wraps, or homemade vegetarian burgers and readily take on the flavors of herbs and seasonings. Notably, lentils do not require overnight soaking, unlike some legumes. A simple rinse, addition to water or broth, and 20 to 30 minutes of simmering suffice. They are easily digestible, causing none of the heaviness or bloating sometimes associated with legumes. To further optimize their anti-inflammatory potential, consider combining lentils with foods such as lemon juice, turmeric, black pepper, or leafy green like spinach and kale. These modest yet effective changes contribute more than just a nutritious meal. They provide the targeted nutrition required to counteract pain and stiffness. There is no necessity to overhaul your entire diet at once. Begin by including lentils in several meals per week. They represent a practical, powerful step towards enhanced health. Simple, commonly overlooked foods can be amongst the most beneficial for managing arthritis symptoms. Chickpeas, a nutritional powerhouse. The second notable plant-based protein is the chickpea. Often encountered as the foundation of hummus or as an ingredient in salads, chickpeas are much more than a fashionable side dish. They offer dense nutritional benefits that not only support overall well-being, but are specifically advantageous for reducing inflammation and joint pain in individuals with arthritis. Chickpeas, like lentils, are an excellent source of plant-based protein and a beneficial alternative to red meat, especially for those wishing to avoid the saturated fats and potential inflammatory effects of animal products. Chickpea protein assists the maintenance and repair of muscle mass, which is especially important for older adults or those whose joint discomfort restricts movement. As muscle strength provides greater support for the joints, it can ultimately reduce pressure, strain, and pain. A distinguishing feature of chickpeas is their abundance of polyphenols, naturally occurring antioxidants that defend cells from the damaging effects of free radicals. Individuals with arthritis may experience heightened oxidative stress, which exacerbates symptoms over time. The polyphenols in chickpeas act as a protective layer, reducing inflammation and cellular damage with every serving. Chickpeas are also a significant source of vitamin C, required for the synthesis of collagen, the substance that cushions joints and enables smooth movement. A deficiency in collagen contributes to soreness and stiffness, but sufficient vitamin C intake supports ongoing collagen production, encouraging flexibility and comfort. Furthermore, chickpeas, like lentils, are rich in magnesium. Magnesium promotes bone strength, eases muscle tension, and calms the nervous system, all of which assist in making arthritis more manageable. By reducing stress on the joints, maintaining muscle relaxation, and promoting restful sleep, magnesium facilitates important restorative processes. Fiber content is another crucial advantage of chickpeas. High fiber foods help regulate blood sugar levels, preventing the spikes that lead to increased inflammation. Consistent blood sugar levels mean less discomfort and greater joint stability throughout the day. Incorporating chickpeas. Chickpeas are remarkably versatile. Beyond the popular hummus, they can be roasted with olive oil and spices for a healthy snack, stir-fried with vibrant vegetables and spices such as turmeric, or incorporated into salads, stews, or curries. Their subtle flavor allows them to absorb various seasonings, making them suitable for a wide array of dishes. Chickpea flour provides a gluten-free alternative for baking breads, pancakes, and biscuits, while whole chickpeas serve well in vegetarian burgers or can even be blended into desserts. Owing to their high satiety value, chickpeas can assist with maintaining a healthy body weight, which is advantageous in managing arthritic symptoms. Chickpeas are accessible and affordable. They are available canned or dried. The latter option is particularly cost-effective. Should you choose canned varieties, it is advisable to rinse them thoroughly to remove excess sodium. Whichever form you select, chickpeas deliver substantial nutritional benefit without financial strain. To enjoy the benefits, aim to include chickpeas in several meals each week, gradually increasing frequency as desired. Their fiber will benefit digestion, their minerals will support joint health, and their protein will help maintain energy and muscle strength. Tofu, a mild yet potent source of support. The final recommended plant-based protein is tofu. While opinions about tofu may vary, it remains a nutrient-rich and unobtrusive ingredient, which may be particularly effective for those coping with arthritis. Tofu is made from soybeans, a rare, complete protein among plant foods, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids required for tissue repair and growth. Robust muscles, bones, and joints all rely on adequate protein intake, a requirement that becomes increasingly significant with age. Crucially, tofu provides this protein in a way that is anti-inflammatory and gentle on the body cap, unlike some animal-based protein sources. In addition to protein, tofu supplies omega-3 fatty acids, well known for their heart protective properties and their capacity to reduce inflammatory molecule production, thereby lessening joint pain, swelling, and stiffness. Contrary to common belief, tofu is one of the few plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, rendering it suitable for those seeking to minimize fish consumption. Calcium content in tofu is notable as well, supporting bone strength and contributing to the overall stability of the musculoskeletal system. For those with osteoarthritis or individuals who are lactose intolerant, tofu provides a reliable dairy-free calcium source, Some varieties are also fortified with vitamin D, essential for bone health, immune function, and moderation of inflammation. Vitamin D deficiency is especially prevalent amongst older adults and may exacerbate arthritis symptoms. Another remarkable component of tofu is the presence of isoflavones, naturally occurring plant compounds similar in structure to estrogen. Instead of disrupting hormonal balance, evidence suggests that isoflavones may help alleviate pain, increase flexibility, and reduce inflammation for those with arthritis, particularly in cases of rheumatoid arthritis. Utilizing tofu in cookery questions about tofu's suitability often center around its mild flavor and perceived lack of culinary versatility. However, this neutrality allows tofu to absorb the flavors of accompanying ingredients, such as lemon juice, ginger, garlic, soy sauce, and spices. For a firmer texture, press excess moisture from extra firm tofu and marinate before pan-searing, baking, stir-frying, or grilling. And tofu can also be incorporated into salads, curries, stir-fries, or wraps, and even used in sauces, dips, or as a substitute for cream in desserts, contributing nutrients and reducing saturated fat. Silken tofu, with its smooth texture, is ideal for soups, smoothies, and dairy-free desserts, allowing the benefits of protein and anti-inflammatory compounds to be enjoyed without altering the dish's consistency. The tofu is not only widely accessible and competitively priced, but it also stores well, making it convenient to keep on hand. Most supermarkets carry a range of tofu types, catering for diverse culinary requirements. For optimal impact, consider incorporating tofu into your meals several times weekly, combining it with other anti-inflammatory foods, such as leafy greens, turmeric, or whole grains. This approach ensures a well-rounded array of nutrients that bolster joint and digestive health, as well as overall vitality without undue expense. Conclusion: simple, effective dietary adjustments. Living with arthritis can be frustrating, often limiting the ability to engage in activities previously taken for granted. Yet, modest dietary changes, such as including lentils, chickpeas, and tofu in your weekly meal plans, may significantly alleviate symptoms. Rather than striving for perfection, focus on progress. Each supportive food choice represents an act of self-care, reducing discomfort and restoring a sense of control. To summarize, the three recommended plant-based proteins, chickpeas, tofu, and lentils, supply the nutrients required to improve mood, protect joints, and reduce inflammation. Expensive supplements and restrictive dietary programs are unnecessary. These common foods, easily found at any supermarket, nourish the body from within. Observe the effects on your joints as you introduce these options into your meals. Even small changes can yield substantial benefits. If you have found this information helpful, consider sharing your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your feedback is valued, and it is hoped that these insights serve you well on your journey towards better joint health.